My name is Baba and Mwalimu Baruti. I am a husband, father, teacher, author, and African warrior scholar. Today, I'm going to take a few moments to share with you a brief synopsis on the content of one of my books. Sovereignty and Remembrance was one of my most enjoyable books to write because except in Notes Toward Higher Ideals and African Intellectual Liberation, I had not as of yet elaborated on the concept of sovereignty, which should be the focal point of our vision as a people, because of course sovereignty means that you control everything, you make all the decisions. And here the essay entitled Sovereignty elaborates on that enormously. It elaborates on a definition of sovereignty that makes it clear that everything must be owned and controlled by us in our own sacred spaces in order for us to consider ourselves sovereign. And that, of course, should expand out into all African people who want to be part of an African nation. Remembrance is Kebuka taken to the next level. It is really about the idea of reparations. I've watched what should qualify as reparations, or what we need to receive as reparations. I've seen it shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink with every new discussion. But in this essay, I look at the fundamental things that affect our body and spirit intergenerationally, which should help us to frame the full cost of reparations. Because most of the folks are talking about income, so much per hour, and maybe some land and all the rest of this. But there is a much, much deeper and spiritual as well as physical analysis that needs to be given in order to even begin to ask the question of reparations. And that requires remembrance. So as I said, there's an extension of K-Book. At least one piece of it is because I look at the numbers, the actual numbers of Africans who were murdered, who some people will say died, but I say were murdered during, from the point of our capture on the continent till the arrival on these shores. I hope that you have found this video interesting, informative, and insightful. If you want to purchase this book, please click on the Add to Cart button. Your purchase helps inspire me to continue writing books for the education of our people and to develop a new generation of African warrior scholars in our African-centered school, the Ankaban Institute. Thank you for your time. Abibi Fahodie.